This is One Voice Lenawee. Stay informed. COVID vaccinations and booster shots. How does this affect our children? Finances and the cost of living. Race and the fight for equity and equality. What will education look like in the future? What you should know about good health practices. Employment and job interviews in today's world. You need to know. Stay connected. One Voice Lenawee. Access to the information you've been looking for. Sponsored by United Way of Monroe and Lenawee counties. Welcome to One Voice Lenawee. We welcome you back to the show one more time. And thank you for watching and signing in. Really appreciate that. Also, if you would take this moment right now to hit that subscribe button. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for another minute. Hit that subscribe button that you may be a part of our viewing audience. And every time we broadcast, it will alert you and let you know to come on and join the show. We're also looking for other topics that you may be interested in. So take the opportunity to put that in the comment section, or you can email us at voicelenawee@gmail.com. And we can take your request into consideration. And if you have a topic that you're interested in sharing with us and would like to be a part of the show, please email us at the address previously mentioned so that we can contact you and pursue the information that you're interested in. And the last show that we had here was dealing with employment and career opportunities. We had a guest, Sheila Blair from Align Lenawee, that was a part of the show. She was our guest, and she shared information about an upcoming event that we had just previously on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, at Siena Heights University. It was Career Connections.
Lots of people at this job fair. We think it's going to be our biggest one yet, because now they can not only are we preparing them with resumes, we're helping to prepare them because the schools are doing some of that work as well with resumes and interview skills and so forth. We actually had a parent conversation event this year as well, a virtual event that they can watch on our YouTube channel if they weren't able to attend, all about how to prepare your student for this job fair, and also some other resources that are available out there that parents and students really don't usually know about. All in preparation for the March 22nd event, which is going to be held at Siena Heights Fieldhouse. We're working closely with high school juniors and seniors to attend in the morning. They're going to be on campus from 8 to noon. And then we're going to have, and we're inviting adults from the community, anybody in Lenawee County who's looking to change careers, to upskill, maybe to a new, maybe go into a new field, or if you're unemployed right now or underemployed, meaning you could be doing better, what you're currently doing isn't really great for you, you feel like you could maybe meet with another employer and explore some other career opportunities. We're inviting all the adults in Lenawee County to attend between 11 and 2, so that the students get the focus of the employers between 8 and 11, and then adults between 11 and 2. So we're also inviting college students from our local colleges, Siena Heights and Adrian College, but really anywhere. If a college student wants to come from any direction, they're more than welcome.
It was a career fair that was offered at Siena Heights Fieldhouse, and it was open to the student body, high school and college, as well as the general public. And I was able to attend that event, and it was absolutely amazing. We saw tons of people coming in from the high school, from the local colleges, as well as the community. Career Connections had 45 employers that was present, and over 270 attendees at all levels. So we were really excited to see that, especially in this climate where employment is the challenge. Obtaining employment is a challenge, right? And we've got individuals that are looking to be employed or find new employment or advancement or new opportunities. And this was that opportunity to stand face to face with numerous employers and have a conversation as to what they were looking for in an employee, what benefits they had to offer as a company, and even some interview opportunities. So we're going to get more into those conversations as we go on in the show, just discussing employment. But right now, we're going to take a small break and receive a word from our sponsor.
736 million people struggle to meet their basic needs. An estimated 40 million people have fallen victim to human trafficking. 51 million kids go hungry every day. And every day, United Way and our partners, including Kellogg, Wells Fargo, and UPS, fight for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community.
Welcome back. Welcome back. And so we're going to have a conversation regarding employment. What does employment look like for our county? What does it look like at the state level and even at the national level? This has been a concern ever since the pandemic, when we saw many having to leave their employment for safety precautions. So now that employment is back on the rise and employers are looking to seek employees, what does that climate look like? What does the field look like for this? So just for employers, I know that we've seen now hiring signs almost everywhere, and employers are really having to really redesign the wages that they're going to offer and even some of the benefits, even work at home opportunities, right? So all of these things are changing, and the work landscape looks very different. There is a lot of employers that have learned that the work that is done within their employment can be done from home. So that it becomes a new option that they have to explore. How do we obtain the talents that we need to perform the work that we need to have performed, and can it be done remotely? So the workplace looks very different now. It looks very different. Of course, we've got the employment where you have to be in person and there has to be customer service skills. And also I was able to engage with Sheila Blair regarding soft skills. And this is for every employer and every employee or potential employee, that we have to really sharpen these soft skills. And there are educational opportunities that do that through Lenawee, through the learning management system at the collegiate level as well. And there are other programs that offer opportunities to really sharpen your soft skills, excuse me, because that's what employers
The
are
one
really
thing
looking
that
for.
they're looking for is not the technical skills. They're looking for the essential skills, the professional skills. They used to be called soft skills. If you come into an organization with those soft skills, if you're there every day, if you're consistent, if you have emotional intelligence, you play well with others, they will train you on the technical side. They're really looking for people with those professional skills.
The skills to perform the job, the skills to get into the technical aspects of the employer's landscape is something that the employer can teach and have trained. But those soft skills, if you're able to come in with those soft skills, how it just changes your ability to network, to navigate, and to sell yourself, right? That I come with these skills, with these abilities. I'm a team player, and those things become positive. I'm a team player. I know how to navigate multiple tasks. Right? I can work on solo projects as well as in team environments, right? So these soft skills are becoming important because it shows employers that you're able to communicate, that you have social skills, that you do know how to work on solo projects, and you have time management skill. Also, we had an opportunity to really explore social media and what role social media plays when it comes to employers and even trying to go to college. So I was able to engage. I was able to work with Lenawee and actually work one of the booths, which was absolutely amazing. And one of the booth that I got to work was social media, and the impact that social media has when it comes to going to college and obtaining employment. And these become very important pieces of conversation because sometimes we just don't really consider it. That well, social media, that's my private world, that's my private tool, but it does have public impact because it's open to the public. It is social, it's public information. And how we represent ourselves on social media does impact the kinds of employment that we're looking for. It even impacts our collegiate opportunities, right? So it has dynamic impact and influence. Posting something that doesn't represent us in the best light can have a negative impact. But also posting things that show our sociability, that shows that we can work in team environments, that show that we are committed to our community and that we volunteer for service projects. Right? All of those things impact what an employer may see. Because when you go in for an interview, the employer really just gets the opportunity to hear you, to read your resume, and to see your application. Your social media platforms gives an employer and a college the opportunity to see how you really are socially. See, we can say one thing, but then there's some other information out there. No, with that in mind, we have to be mindful of what we share, how we share it, so that we don't negatively impact our own opportunities, right? So these are things that we have to consider. These are the things that we really have to take a look at. And this is what I was able to discuss. I had a photo, and it's one of the funnier photos that I had. It was a photo of a young man licking a stack of tacos, and he was employed with Taco Bell. And it was posted on his social media page. And I asked the students that was there in my booth, what do you think Taco Bell management thought of this employee, and this activity? Now, it could have been staged. He may have took those tacos and threw them away. It could have been fake tacos. Who knows? But the fact that it was posted on his social media page and stating that he was a Taco Bell employee, that has impacted consumers as well as to management and coworkers, right? So it impacts on a multi-level. And so I was reading the post and thought, well, if I was the employer, I would I would be very disappointed in the actions that one of my staffers would have taken, and there will be consequences for actions of this display, right? And these are the things that we have to think about when we're newly going into the workforce, when we're going towards careers, we're going towards college. What does our activities on our social media page show? What does it share? What does it say about us as a person? And does it speak about us negative? And if it does, what things do we have to consider when we are posting and who's looking at it? And sometimes we may not know who's connected to who. So we have to be mindful of what we share. Some information that I found while I was able to locate, some of the information was found on the Bureau of Labor Statistics, United States Labor Department, and just looking at the unemployment rate. So these statistics was given around February of 2023. So it's some of the more up-to-date information that I was able to find. And I thought that was really interesting. Just looking at the unemployment rate. So the unemployment rate at a national level is 3.6%. It's 3.6% unemployment. Keep that number in mind as I continue to discuss this, because it really shows the impact of unemployment in our communities and what does that mean for our communities and economic development and financial security for our families, right? So 3.6% is the national average when it comes to unemployment. I was able to take a look at the state level, the state unemployment level, and that came at 4.3%. So we are above the national average in the state of Michigan, that we are that high above. And then looking at that, and if you say, well, what does that mean? Well, that means that 207,000 people are unemployed right now. As of February 2023, we have over 207,000 people that are reported as unemployed. We have a 69,000 people report of unemployment insurance claims, 69,000. So imagine what that does to the economy. Imagine what that does to our communities. Imagine what that does to our families. So we've got people that are looking for the opportunity to be employed, looking for work, looking for financial opportunities, and not just a wage, but how about a living wage, something that you can manage your finances with, right? And not work multiple jobs just to maintain. Because when you get families and parents and guardians working multiple jobs and they have children, it really complicates the family dynamic. So positioning ourselves so that we can go after higher wages that would support our families becomes important. So taking advantage of trainings that would sharpen your soft skills, taking advantage of certification programs, or taking advantage of skilled trades, and going after that, or going to college, finding out what your niche really is, what it is that you believe that you really enjoy, and then researching to find ways to get actively connected to those resources. So that's huge and is important. When it comes to our county, when it comes to Lenawee County, my question was, well, what's the unemployment rate for our county? As this show really is established to inform us as a county of what things are going on. So I was able to find a unemployment rate for the county of Lenawee, and it came in at 5%, which makes it 7.7% above the state average and 1.4% above the national average. And we may look at this and say, well, that's not too high, but is it? Is it? So these are the things that we should consider. What things can we do to improve employment opportunities for residents of Lenawee County? What things can we do to improve wages, to make wages something that people can live off of instead of just trying to survive from? So these are some conversations I would love to explore with residents within our community, as well as employers that are really looking to obtain workers that would fit the expectations of their organizations. Align Lenawee have worked strategically and intentionally to create an opportunity for residents of our community, of our whole county, to have access to employers immediately. And this was done last Wednesday at Siena Heights University in the field house. And to see so many turnout, over 270 attendees to come to this event, over 45 employers actively ready to engage future employees, potential employees, or just to have that networking opportunity and conversation so that those that will be coming out of high school and coming out of college will know what things to do to prepare themselves for these opportunities. And maybe even exchange information saying, hey, when I graduate, you're who I want to work for. I want to get involved in the workforce. Out of the students that I have the opportunity to speak with, we had quite a large number that was looking to go immediately into the workforce right after high school graduation. So that's a change. That's a change, and it's an opportunity. It is an opportunity for every employer to really prepare themselves for the class of 2023 that's going to graduate, but looking for somewhere to go. We have quite a few that are going into college. And even though they're going to be in college, they may still need to obtain employment to help pay for that university experience or that college experience. So there's opportunity here. The challenge is making sure that the opportunity is available to those who are seeking after it. And I believe that as we come together as a community and as we really gather resources and make it more closely knit to our communities, those who are looking for the opportunities will find just that, the opportunity that they're looking for. So come on, Lenawee. I know that we can do this together. I know that we can really work intentionally and diligently to make sure that those who are seeking opportunities find it right here in our community. So again, thank you for joining the show. Thank you for being a part of the show as well. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we know that this week is spring break for our students, it's spring break for our students. So I just want to offer some announcements and some activities that our parents may not be aware of, but would love to take advantage of, knowing that their little ones are at home with them. So at the Adrian District Library, which is located at 143 East Maumee in Adrian, Michigan, there is a few activities. On March 28th, there is going to be a Lego Library Fund activity. Lego Library Fund. So if your kids are into Legos, here's an opportunity for you. That's going to be March 28th on Tuesday from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. So bundle your little ones up. It's still a little bit cold out there. And take them on down to the Adrian Library and allow them to get engaged in this activity. On March 29th at 10:30 a.m. at the Adrian District Library, there is going to be a drop-in story time, Dinosaurs. That's at 10:30 a.m. on March 29th. That's Wednesday. Also, for our adults out there that just need a break and just need a moment for themselves, on March 29th at 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at Irish Hills Regional Chamber of Commerce is DJ Bingo Night, and that's every Wednesday. So go get your bingo on. Also, on March 30th at 1:30 to 3:30 p.m., there is a drawing time workshop, and that's going to be at the Adrian District Library. On April 1st, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. at Barrett's, there is going to be a basket workshop. So it's going to be Barrett's Showplace Gardens. That's at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. That is over on Beecher Street in Adrian, Michigan. So we encourage you to take advantage of these activities that are going on and get out and have a little bit of fun with your loved one, with your little one, and allow them some space to, be a kid. And go to the bingo night where you can, as an adult, be a kid again. So again, we thank you for joining us today. We thank you for being a part of the show. We always appreciate you. The upcoming shows will feature a conversation with a heading, Lenawee County, Lenawee County. So please, ma'am, please, sir, share this with your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones as we prepare for the upcoming shows. And let's work together to make sure that those that are in our county are informed about things that are going on in our county. If you have any ideas for upcoming shows, send us an email at onevoicelenawee@gmail.com. We would love to explore your ideas for conversation and see what we can do to make it happen. Thank you again for joining us at One Voice, Lenawee. Have a great day.